Good day, fellow investors. Welcome to Arabian Property Pulse, your weekly podcast dedicated to the real estate market in the Middle East. Fueled by coffee and powered by our sponsor, Nelson Park Property, I'm your host, Jeffrey Asselstein. Good day, everyone. Welcome again to our podcast. Today I'm recording from Doha, Qatar, where we first founded the company back in 2009. So when I put the podcast together, I'm always looking for content, looking for ideas to share with everybody. And part of it's obviously about the property market, what's happening in the Middle East, hence the phrase Arabian Property Pulse. Once in a while, we have messages out for agents and some team building ideas or goal setting ideas, just to make all of us in business just share some thoughts and experiences I've had to hopefully make us all better as we do our day-to-day work. Today's episode deals with an idea I picked up from a few members of Strategic Coach, and I know quite a few other businesses have this, or people have this, where they have either a phrase of the year or a mantra that they have for the year, or some kind of tagline. And what I've decided to do this year is to have a word of the year. So it's one word to refer to the main thing I want us to focus on as a business for 2025, and that word is urgency. And where that comes from is we're looking at our business over the last year, whether it's our valuation business or brokerage business, both in Doha and in Dubai. And we wanted to say, what do we really need to focus on? What can we do better? And one of the themes that kept coming out during last year was how we need to pick up our speed when dealing with clients, when dealing with each other, and just our overall sense of how we're working the market. So for 2025, that's it. Our word is urgency. So having that sense of urgency in everything that we do. So when we decided on that word for the year, we said, okay, how are we going to roll it out? How are we going to let our whole team know? And what can we do for our customers? How can we let our customers know what we're doing? So when we looked at that, we basically put that title, the word of the year, as urgency, and we changed our core focus. So our core focus now is highest value delivered efficiently. So in that efficiently comment, I should say, is urgency, that we do it quickly. We don't do it with haste. We don't just do something and slam it out quick and get it all wrong. No. We work with a sense of urgency and a sense of professionalism, get it out to our clients, work with each other, respond to people as need be efficiently. So we do it quickly and with quality. We also changed our core values. In fact, we kept the same core values as we've always had for the last number of years, but we added on a new number one core value is to work with a sense of urgency. And I picked up a phrase, again, I know most of you would have heard this phrase in different contexts, but I heard it so many times last year, and this is why the whole idea of urgency kept coming through my mind. And it was that money loves speed and time kills deals. I find when we're working with clients, and this goes for both us as a brokerage and for our clients as well, often the longer that a deal drags on, the chances of that deal falling apart get longer and longer, or the chances of it falling apart get higher and higher. So, if you're a buyer, you keep delaying, the seller gets tired and says, this guy's not serious, and they move on to somebody else. Likewise, if you're a buyer and you're working with a sense of urgency and the seller's, I'll think about it, I'll come back to you, and it drags, the buyer wants to pull out. When working with developers, particularly in a hot market like Dubai right now, you have to be quick. Hence the phrase, the money loves speed and time kills deals. We always want to make sure that what we're doing is working very efficiently, as quickly as possible, and getting it out there. And the last thing that we did as a company, we decided what we're going to have this year is, this year and going forward, is to have a guarantee. So one of the things that we have as a business, obviously people call our call center, they come into our office. And so their first interaction might be by WhatsApp or by an email or literally walking into an office or a phone call to our call center. And we take their details, get the information from them. And then we say, okay, one of our colleagues will call you back. What's the first question anyone's going to ask? When's the agent calling me? So we now have a guarantee that from the minute that a client calls, they will be in touch on the phone with the broker within 30 minutes. Now that may sound like a long time, and it is. And what I mean by that is that's the maximum amount of time it should be before someone calls you back. Our goal is to call back as quickly as possible, as soon as possible. So hopefully it's just a few minutes. But we're basically giving a guarantee now that everyone that interacts with us, everyone that calls us, we call back within 30 minutes. So that call goes from the call center to the agent gets the message. Whatever they're doing, they have to call within 30 minutes. If they can't make the phone call, they pass it to another agent. That way, you as our client don't have to wait. So when we're looking at 2025, when we're looking to work with a sense of urgency, this is something that's really important to us as a business. And hopefully you can use that in your business as well, whether you're a broker, a developer, or just whatever job you might be doing. If you're just an investor, our encouragement would be to work with that sense of urgency. When everyone's working with a sense of urgency, things get done. Things get done better. Things get done more efficiently and more successful. And again, to use the phrase which I'm borrowing, I don't know who coined it, but I like to use it. Money loves speed and time kills deals. Have a great day, everyone. Hopefully that gave you something to think about. Enjoy your week, and if you need assistance with any of your real estate needs, get in touch with Nelson Park Property at nelsonparkproperty.com.